Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss on device detection library in AngularJS. So let's jump into a small sample application. I am creating my sample Angular application. GNU. Here it is asking to select strict mode or not. For now sample demo I am selecting no. For real time it is always better to choose strict mode. To enable strict mode you should use Y. For this demo I am selecting no. Okay. And next it is asking for routing. Our application no need of routing. So again I am clicking saying no and selecting CSS. So it starts installing the package. Application has been successfully created. Let's open in Visual Studio Code. Code space dot is shortcut to open Visual Studio Code from CLI. So we have created our application. Just go to package.json. Here I have created latest Angular, which is Angular 11. Now we need to install our external package for device detection. So let's open browser and search for ngx-device-detector. Click here, npm package link. This is the package, and you can see it is supports AOT also. This plugin, this library. So AOT is coming from Angular 6, right? So it supports AOT also. That means it will be compiled to very minimum file. So it won't be any burden for us. So let me copy this. Let's paste in my terminal. So our package is successfully installed. Here you can observe ngx device detector. Our library is installed. So let's implement some logic to identify the device information, like what kind of device it is and the operating system and the application running browser and also the user agent for the request. So let's open app component. We are not going to create any new component. We simply do it in existing app component.ts file. Okay. So for that we need to inject a service that is provided by ngx device detection library, that is device detector service. So let's import that service, which is a injectable service. So this is the service we need to inject. Okay. If you inspect this service, you can observe a few kind of methods where we can set the device information. This is helpful when you are using a universal app, and otherwise you don't need this. And this is the main method. This gives all the information about the device, and it is return type is device info. Device info is an interface where it contains user agent or browser user agent, operating system, the kind of operating system the application is running. This is OS is client's OS, okay, and the browser and the device type, whether it is a mobile or desktop or iPhone or iPad, OS version and browser version, device type, and orientation. Orientation is nothing but the screen type, like portrait mode or landscape mode like that. Okay, that is the main method to get the data. And here it provides couple of Boolean return type methods like is mobile, is tablet, is desktop. They are just return Boolean values whether application is opened in the mobile or desktop or tablet to know that. Okay, but the main method is to use this get device info method. Okay, let's inject the device detector service into our constructor. Okay, let me create a variable to store the device information of type device info. It is also loads from the ngx device detector library. Okay, let's implement on init lifecycle method. On init lifecycle method. Okay, here we are going to call the get device info method so that we will have all the information when the application loads. Get device info. Okay, we are assigning it. And now we can open HTML file, get rid of all the existing code. Okay, let me create a UL and let me add ngif so that we won't get any error on page load. Initially it will be empty, right? So to avoid that error, we are checking the if condition. Okay, let's write else. We'll bind all these properties to view how it works. So let me copy this. So let's duplicate it. Okay. Simply we will bind these properties. And finally we copy them all. Okay. Let's run our application and check our output result. Our application has started successfully in the port 4200. Let's open the local website. See, I am getting user agent, type of browser like Chrome, and my device operating system Windows, and browser Chrome. It is unable to identify the device. Okay, operating system OS 10 and a browser operating system browser version and type of device. Mine is desktop only, and orientation the screen display landscape. So let's check this output in the mobile device also. For that we can use Chrome browser default emulators, browser emulators. For that, click on inspect element, and you make sure to check this mobile icon. It should be highlighted in blue color. Okay, here it is, our device. So make it 100%, and you can select available all browser emulators here. So by default it's selected, right? I will select iPhone X. Let me reload, and let's zoom in. See, here I am getting browser Safari. It is defaultly runs in the emulator. Okay, and device type is iPhone, and OS is iOS. Browser 13.03. Okay, this browser version also Safari only. These all runs under emulator of the iPhone Chrome browser. Okay, if you want, you can check another mobile also, like I'm selecting Galaxy. So let's refresh the page, and you can check the device Samsung, and browser is a Chrome and its version, and device type here mobile. Okay, so when this plugin will be useful for us, something like if our application is tracking the users who are visiting our application, at that time it is always good to have information like which type of device it is, and which type of Chrome, which type of browser, and also if needed operating system. In that case it will be helpful. And also it will, I have mentioned, right, it's provide some methods like is mobile, or is it, let me go into the this Boolean methods like is mobile, is a tablet, is desktop, right? Based on using these methods, we can get Boolean value. So based on that Boolean value, we can render the Angular component dynamically. Means if desktop want to render some kind of specific components, we can render them writing some if logic. Similarly, if mobile want to render uh, different kind of component, then you can use this property. You may think we can write media queries, right? But media queries, you can use it, it will work also, but it may lead to some excess amount of CSS file. So if you want to read some dynamic data, it may be helpful. So that's it, guys. I think this ngx device detection library demo has provided some useful information to you all. If you like my video, please do subscribe it. See you soon with new video. Signing off.